Greetings and namaste. Welcome in, divine infinite light beings. I was sitting there relaxing, minding my business, and I got a message. I release all negative energy and send it back to the sender to which it came from. I am protected. I fear no evil, and no weapon formed against me shall never prosper as long as I walk in this earthly realm. Ashe, and the divine collective energy is protected as well. We are covered, hovered by our supernatural spiritual love war team. Ashe, Ashe. Light beams. I had got a message. I'm sitting over there, right? Excuse me. And so the message that came to me was, no, I gotta put this up. Somebody wants to make some noise in your life, right? Somebody wants to cause some drama in your life, right? With me, the sound of that noise, that's what gave me that message. Somebody wants to cause some drama, make some noise in your life, right? And then I was looking for something. So I got the message that somebody could have misplaced something, or somebody has took something from you and you feel like you misplaced it, but Spirit is saying you didn't misplace it, someone took it from you, right? And then yeah, that was it. But the message that I got when over there, right, that stuff just came. The message that I got was, someone feels like they're always standing in your shadow, right? They feel like they're always standing in your shadow. Like, even if you don't feel this way, even if you don't present yourself to in that manner, because that's somebody with a big ego that feels like somebody got to stand in their shadow, right? So divine infinite light beings, we don't carry big egos, right? We just carry our knowing, right? And if somebody perceives it to be a big ego, that is what they perceive, but that is not the energy that we stand in, right? So so I'm trying to figure out what energy I want to use. Right. So somebody feels like they're they're standing in your shadows. And also too, one second, somebody feels like you turned on the light, right, in their life. I just had to turn the light on because it was dark, right? I needed more light. So somebody feels like whoever feels like they're standing in your shadow feels like you turned the light on in their life, right? The darkness. You expose some kind of darkness in their life. Um confirmation. But the reason why I got this message is because the last message that I post, right? With me and my photos, right? In several of the photos, it was somebody behind me, right? Like when I was sitting on the man's lap, he was behind me, right? When I took a picture in that brown dress, my friend was behind me, right? Looking at me, right? I'm in the car, but you can see who I was with forehead, like behind me, right? And then my mother was sitting behind me, right? So this could be a mother figure as well that feels like they have to stand in your shadow. Like you did what they couldn't do, so now they feel like they're a shadow in your shadow. Like um yeah, but either a friend, a mother, father, family member, a stranger, a coworker, somebody feels like you feels like they stand in your shadow, right? A lover, so we just said lover. Some of them that feel like they're these could be ex-lovers, right? That are no longer in your presence. Now all they feel like is they have your shadow. What they have what used to be you, right? Just the image of you, the shadow of you, right? It says passionate fairy tale love. This is what you brought into their life. You brought a passionate fairy tale love into their life, right? And Spirit said somebody's mad because they're in your shadow. So this ex is mad because all they have is the shadow of you. Because when you walked out, you left the shadow. You didn't leave the passionate fairy tale love behind. You left the shadow of you, the dark side of you, the empath, the dark empath of you, right? Something blew up. You know, they seen you in a different shadow. You dimmed that light. Remember when we came in, the light was dim. You dimmed that light. You dimmed your light, and you were able to show them your shadow side because they thought you wasn't about that life. And this is for family, friends, lovers, strangers, co-workers. They thought you were not about that life, and you had to show them your shadow side. So now that they've seen your shadow side, that's all that's stuck with them. Oh, come on, Spirit. Come on. Come on, Spirit. That's all they. Oh, come on, Spirit. They haunted by your shadow side. Come on, Spirit. Talk to me, Spirit. Talk to me. Release the negative. You release their negative energy, and when you release their negative energy, you showed them your shadow side. You showed them that you wasn't timid. You showed them confirmation. They trying to choke me the fuck up. Okay. You see how they choke me the fuck up? Like, shut up, bitch. You always running your motherfucking mouth. That's how they feel about me. Yo. Mm. That's how they feel about me. Woo. Woo, woo, woo. Yeah. They said, shut your motherfucking mouth up, bitch. You talk too much. You run your mouth too motherfucking much. Somebody is in that energy. Oh, gosh. Ooh. Oh, do you think I give a motherfucking damn? Oh, do you think I give a damn? Woo! Okay. Let's regroup. While them motherfuckers trying to attack my throat chakra, telling me to shut the fuck up. Which they already know that shit ain't gonna happen. We don't roll like that over here. We ain't shutting the fuck up over here. We telling the truth. And you have to release that motherfucking negative energy. And I'm gonna release it right now. Even though we still gonna tap into it, I'm gonna release it. These motherfuckers need trillions of spiritual baths. A group of karmics out to end you. You know why? Because you the motherfucking whiz kid. Right? And that's why they hate the fact that they standing in your motherfucking shadow. And Spirit said, for the single handsome daddies out there, for the beautiful goddesses out there, you won't be single long. You won't be single long. Your ops can't stand you coming. Okay. Your ops can't stand you coming. This is why they can't stand to see your shadow. They so afraid. They afraid of your motherfucking shadow. They afraid of your light and they afraid of your shadow because they done seen both sides of you. They done seen the dark side and the light side in you. Right? I release the negative energy. I send it back to the motherfucking sender to which it came from. I rebuke all negative energy. May it smack the sender in the fucking face so hard that the sender know where the smack came from. Directly from me. Directly from me. Solely from me. They will know. Soon as they get smacked in the motherfucking face with the motherfucking karma for coming over here in my space. Yeah. You better ask motherfuckers in my real life. They fuck with me, they got karma for life. I am a chosen one. I am divinely protected. I am loved by spirit. I've come a long ways. And my ancestors surround me with the dark and the light angels. So fuck with me if you want to. Because that's going to be the wrath of you, not me. Oh, later down the line, I'll get the confirmation. But you going to get the ass whooping. So, you know, if you want your ass whooped, come play this game with me. Ashe? Ashe. I ain't got to do shit but sit back and be at peace and get the confirmation that your ass is being whooped. But back to the message. Whew. So we know you had to release these motherfuckers out your life. This is why they are mad that they have to stand in your shadow, right? They mad that you releasing negative energy. That's what you do, right? Spirit said a lot of these motherfuckers is dirty in the heart, but they walk around here in they shape-shifting energy, portraying to be like they clean and they pure, but they need spiritual baths because they filthy as fuck. They demonic as fuck. They in their lower self energy, devil ass energy as fuck. Need to be drenched in a motherfucking pool of holiness. And you knew this when they were in your life. You knew this. You shed some light on this. You shed some light on their negativity. That's why they're afraid of your shadow. This group that was out to end you is now receiving karma, is what Spirit is saying. The whole group, not just one, the whole group, whoever was fucking involved is receiving karma. Whoever wanted to end you is being ended. Right? Because you're a whiz kid, right? No, the ops can't stand you because you released them. They can't stand to see you coming because you released them. Motherfuckers don't release people like this. People like this get held in hostage, get held bound, they bond people to them. And you was able to release this nasty shit. And they can't stand to see you coming. Like old co-workers, your family members that you did walked away from, right? Ex-lovers that you still got to see in the community or at your job or picking up the kids, right? Dropping them off to the family members, right? You still got to see this shit. And they can't stand to see you coming. Best ex-friends, right? They can't stand you, infinite light beings, because you're a whiz kid. Whatever the fuck you do, whatever the fuck is your profession, your gifts, your abilities, your talents, you whiz that shit. You whiz it. And they don't like it. That's why they can't stand your shadow. They can't stand to be in. They feel like they're in your shadow. They feel like they're not good enough to just stand beside you. They want to stand in front of you. They want you to be behind them. They want you to be in their shadow, is what Spirit is saying. And that will never be a position for a divine infinite light being. You will never be in the shadow of anyone. You will stand on the side, but you will never be in the shadow. And they want you in their shadow. Just like Empress T wants me in her shadow by trying to destiny swap. When people try to destiny swap, they want to put you in their shadow. They want to stand in your light. So that's what that is, a demonic entity you have some demonic entities trying to destiny swap with you as well. And it's not just one entity. It's several entities. It's several entities. And you know this. You're very aware of this. And Spirit is saying you won't be single long. You will have somebody on your side. That will be a match of who you are, a spiritual warrior. You will have your Superman to your Superwoman, your cat, what is that, Batwoman to Batman. You know, you will have your partner, right? You will have your partner. And, oh, hold on. See how they want to interrupt what you do? They want to interrupt what you do. They don't like the fact that you are capable of being you. And they want to interrupt what you do. And whatever you predicted, whatever you said was true. This shit was true. Didn't Spirit say you exposed some light, some darkness in their life? You turned the light on in their life, that you exposed some darkness. So whatever you predicted was true. If you predicted that they was cheating, it was true. If you predicted that they was lying, it was true. If you predicted that they wasn't doing the work at that job, it was true. If you predicted that somebody stole from you, it was true. If you predicted that somebody was gossiping about you, it was true. If you predicted that somebody was doing spells trying to take your life, it was true. Whatever you prophesied in people's lives was true. Whatever you predicted throughout your life has been true. And somebody needs you bad. Somebody say they need you bad. I need you bad. I need you bad. But whatever you predicted was true. And this is the issue too. This is the issue too, because whatever you say is the truth. Didn't Spirit say we truth speakers over here? Didn't Spirit say that in the beginning? Whatever you said is true. So you exposed some shit. Yeah, you exposed some shit, and you did it in a way that scared they ass. You spooked they ass, right? Because did Spirit say they scared of your shadow? They scared of your shadow. You spooked they ass, right? This karmic group, they thought they was gonna take you out. They got word that you can't be took out. And now they done fucked up for trying to fuck with you. They got motherfuckers on their ass. Somebody want to take you on a getaway. Whoever said they need you bad want to take you on a getaway. This could be this person that is going to make you, put you in a loving couple situation. And I'm looking at it was a group. There was a group that was trying to fuck with your love life. It was a group that was trying to fuck with your love life. A group of karmics out to end you. You won't be single alone. So this is stating to me that this group was trying to fuck with your love life, but Spirit stepped in the way. They receiving karma for that. They receiving karma for tampering with your love life. They're receiving karma for tampering with your love life. And because these motherfucking ops can't stand that you release them. And you knew they needed a spiritual bath. You predicted that shit. You predicted that they were evil. You predicted that they were evil. You predicted that they were evil. You knew it deep down. You exposed it. They lied about it. They tried to cover it up. They tried to pretend that they were not. They put on so many different masks to try to hide that shit from everybody outside of you, because they could not hide it from you. You exposed that shit. Remember, you're the light being that comes to expose the darkness. And if you have to use darkness to expose darkness, that's what you will do. Because you have the power to operate in the light and the dark. Not everybody has the power to do that. Only chosen dark empaths. Dark empaths that operate from the light and the dark. One time somebody told me, oh, you was just, you just said something loving and kind, and then all of a sudden, oh, in an instant, oh, you just got mean and devilish. Because that's that light and that dark. If you show me light, I'm going to give you light. If you show me dark, I'm going to give you dark. Because it's so much we've been through, we have that autonomy. We have that power. We govern that power over our lives. We have been blessed to stand in the light and the dark energy and reign in power. Thank you, Spirit. Show us what we need to see. Tell us what we need to hear. Call on the archangels. Call on the archangels. So Spirit is saying right here, this says, right, want your number blocked, right? So somebody wants your number blocked, right? But this is reverse, right? This, you left these motherfuckers so unhinged that you ain't even got to fucking block their number. You don't even gotta fucking block their number. They just know not to fucking fuck with you. They just know not to step to you. They just know not to cross your path. You don't even gotta block them. This is in reverse. This is the spirit saying you so protected you don't even gotta block a motherfucker. A motherfucker just already know. Ain't that some shit? And they know you call on your archangels. These motherfucking ops, because it landed right here, these motherfucking ops, they know that you call on your archangels. These motherfuckers that you released back to the pits of hell, to where they came from. Hell on earth, because hell is on earth. Hell is not under the ground. It's not no hot hell under the ground. We here in hell on earth. This earth plane is the lowest form of life, beings, spiritual, whatever, right? It's not whatever, but yeah, this is the I just couldn't find the right word, so yeah, but it's not whatever. It's reality. We are in hell. We are in hell. Face the facts. When you transition, you go back to your God body, your God soul, the being that you are, the light being that you are, the God that you are. You go back to that. You transition from this human form, this avatar. So just somebody needs to know that. You ain't going to no motherfucking party in the sky in heaven. That's not what's happening. You going back to your God being. If you choose to come back to this motherfucker, that's on you. But I ain't coming back. I choose to not come back. I choose this to be my last lifetime. I'm done with it. I'm getting it right in this lifetime. But if you choose to come back, that's on you. Ain't no heaven in the sky. You ain't going to have no motherfucking party. You ain't going to go meet your loved ones in heaven after heaven. No. That's why they say your loved ones are still here. Because it's a veil. They standing right on the side of the veil, right next to you. Stop playing with me. Yeah, but this is saying that you being the whiz kid you are, you being the one that predict shit, these motherfuckers. I'm gonna just take this one. I ain't gonna. I'm gonna shuffle the rest, right? But well, I'm gonna take them too. But excuse me. Oh goodness gracious. Oh, I'm laughing because this is in reverse. It says the offer is good, but the motherfucker is in reverse. It's in reverse. So, that means whatever ex-lover that was trying to do fucking work on you with your love life, and the spirit is saying beauty work too, because you're a beautiful goddess or you're a handsome ass god, right? So they're trying to do beauty work to make you look ugly, to make you look just to get. They was throwing insecure energy to you. That's beauty work. They were because ain't nobody can make you just put some shit in a cup and you just turn ugly. That's not what we mean by beauty work. Throwing insecure, well, that's not what I mean by beauty work. I don't know what anybody fuck else mean, right? But what I mean is them throwing out subliminals of you being insecure, you not loving yourself, you feeling down on yourself, you having depression, that type of shit. And when you feel that type of energy, you rebuke that motherfucking energy and you send it back to the sender to which it came from, and throw it to the balls of pits of hell to where they stand. So this one is saying airlines. So somebody could have worked for the airlines, or somebody could have got fired from the airlines. Somebody could have had a flight with the airlines, and somebody's flight could have been delayed from the airlines, right? Somebody could have um, got left at the airport, not picked up, or um, yeah, baggages could have come up missing in the airline. Um, I'm hearing somebody's animal got hurt in the airline. I hope not, but yeah. Where does this go? What? Yeah, okay, this is here. This is here. Here we go there. There we are here. Here. And here and here and here. And somebody is like, damn, they always here. Here. So you always being productive, whatever you doing. Because they always here. That's why they can't stand to see you coming. You always here. You always here. You always showing up. Wherever you supposed to fucking show up, you always fucking showing up. And they can't fucking stand it. They like here. Yeah, you always here. You always here. You always relevant. They feel like you so motherfucking relevant and you shouldn't be. They feel like you should be standing in that Six of Wands in reverse. No, baby, you was born to stand in the Six of Wands upright. They better fucking quit playing. I don't know who the fuck they think they playing with. You better ask somebody. Somebody want to ass whooping? Okay. Because they need love. I need love. Doom. You know how LL, he was really begging for that shit. I need love. This nigga was begging for that shit. I need love. I ain't gonna do LL like that. I'm gonna do these Walking Dead motherfuckers like that. Whoever it is, family, friends, strangers, co-workers, lovers, they need love. Remember, these motherfuckers got an ice box where their heart used to be. They so cold. I'm so cold. Yeah, they cold. They need love. They don't know nothing about no warmth. You showed them that. Remember, you gave them that fairy tale romantic love in the beginning. You popped out in the beginning. You was the first one out in the beginning. Come on now. We're gonna get two more. Thank you, Spirit. Show us what we need to see. Tell us what we need to hear. Oh, possessed. These motherfuckers is possessed. And this came out. I'm taking these two. These motherfuckers is possessed. Didn't you say you spotted that? This is right here. Landing right. You predicted it. You predicted that these motherfuckers was demons. You said you a walking motherfucking demon. And Spirit gonna handle your ass. And that's what Spirit is doing. You predicted that Spirit was gonna handle their ass. Just like I'm predicting that Spirit is gonna handle Empress T4 not protected. Spirit gonna handle that ass. I ain't even gotta do nothing. She can keep on stealing from me. Anybody out there in this YouTube world can keep on stealing from me. But you better believe that Spirit is gonna handle that ass. And this goes for you, Divine Infinite Light Beings. Anybody in your motherfucking life. 333 on the clock. Anybody in your motherfucking life. Spirit is gonna handle they ass. Because you are divinely guided, securely protected, infinitely provided for, and highly loved by Spirit. And you are a treasure to Spirit. They didn't know. They had no idea. Until they saw your shadow side. See, because when they saw your light, they thought they was going to be able to overthrow you. They thought they was going to be able to bury you alive. They thought they was going to be able to put you in the pit. But they was molded. They had to find out the fucking hard way. And they is getting it the hard motherfucking way. Fucked in the ass with no motherfucking grease. And half of these motherfuckers is really getting fucked in the ass. So, healing with no with healing with sound. So whoever this is not receiving any healing. Ain't no healing jumping off. Ain't no healing. Mm-mm. And I see P and I see pastor. I just thought of pastor. P, pastor. So it's a lot of motherfucking pastors that's out there getting their motherfucking ass whooped for lying. For lying. For walking in shape-shifting ass energy. So your pastor could be getting their ass whooped and ain't saying nothing. Oh, presenting themselves, performing themselves to be who they are in front of the congregation. But when they go home, oh, their ass is being whooped by divine spirit for lying to the congregation. Right? That just came out. It could be your pastor. You could be the first lady. It don't even have to be your pastor. You could just know of a pastor that's lying, being a false prophet. And you can call these YouTubers that read cards pastors, spiritualists, because they lying too. You know, elders in your life still lying to you. This is why they feel like, oh, you standing in their shadow, because you're not accepting their lies. You're not accepting the pastor's lies. You're not accepting the elders' lies. You're not accepting any lies off of the community of the internet world. You're not accepting any lies in your own life. You're not accepting any lies. You predicted it all. And I'm going to leave it there. This just came out of just nowhere. And this is just like I said. If they were truly intuitive, I said this yesterday, if you're truly intuitive, all you got to do, if you can't get a message, pop out a card and it'll go from there. But they're not intuitive. So that's why they steal from each other and from authentic people. They don't mind it. You notice nobody complains when you hear the same shit. You see damn near the same titles. Nobody complaining. Right? Because they feel like they ain't got to stand in your shadow. They feel like you standing in their shadow because they lying to you. So it's some out there that is got you standing in the shadow because they lying to you. And Spirit said, break free from that negative energy. Break free from the negative energy. Release it. If you feel like somebody wants you to stand in their shadow, you release that shit. You don't stand in anyone's shadow. So I'm sending out love and healing energy. Peace be with you.